Hey, what's going on, everyone? Well, it's Saturday, September 15, or is that 16? Huh? September 16. Because September 15th, if I remember correctly, was a freaking Friday. TGIF. TGIF, TGIF, TGIF. What's going on, huh? What's everyone doing on this Saturday night, huh? I'm just taking it easy. I'm just doing my video podcast. Um, you're out. You're on a date. You are lonely at home. And you are out with your friends, out with your date, or your family, or you're just somewhere else in your mind. Whatever the hell are you doing? Alright, okay, so what the hell did I do? What did I do, huh? Well, I did not work a lot today. I worked actually for like maybe half an hour, 45 minutes. I have that small office here in my apartment. And I actually like that, I like to have like an alcove, is that what you say? Like a small office where I have a computer, with two monitors and, I like to work, when I work from home, that's what I use. And I have hooked it up with the with the Ethernet, because you don't want to use if you want to use your computer for work. Yeah. By the way, I have a Mac Mini actually hooked up there. That's actually I did the partition. The boot camp where you can actually partition the Mac and you can install the Windows. Use boot camp, and it's fucking amazing. So you can either use Windows or make iOS. iOS. What else is going on? Well, listen. Finally, I got a cheat sheet. Cheat sheet. So I don't talk random shit, So I want to talk about stuff that I want to talk about. What the hell did I say? I want to talk about stuff that I want to talk about. Right? Right here. I got a list here. You can't see it, but I got a list here. Right? So before I go through the list, what I was saying that I didn't do a lot of work today, and I woke up actually early. I think I had a kind of a nightmare. I was seeing my grandmother. Oh man, shoot. She really liked me. I think I was one of her best grandsons, on my paternal side. But then it was like kind of weird. Well, I guess because I was out with a friend yesterday, and then he left. In Soho, we were in Soho. Was that Soho? Fucking Chinatown, by the border. And then we were playing pool with, and then we invited these three chicks. And these chicks from Upper East Side, man, they're the fucking same. They're the same fucking people. Upper East Side, I don't know. They have I don't know, they don't have any enthusiasm. They don't have any. I don't know. What's that word you use? They don't have any fucking attraction, to be honest with you. I don't know. But in any case, so he left. I was like, dude, what happened? He's like, no, I have to go. And so next morning, I came back to my place, and then I didn't stay there that long either. I just said, maybe one more drink, and then I came back to Brooklyn. Right? Yes. So then that's what happened. I'm taking it easy today, tonight. I mean, I went to actually across the street. We have the diner. What's that fucking place called? Neptune Diner, and then I had a Greek salad with grilled chicken. Man, like, you have to believe me for me to tell you, like, you go to these diners, right? This is a very actually a better diner. It's not like a typical American diner where they have the all kinds of, like, it's like a whole book like we have fucking reading, the menu. It's not like that. Yeah, they have the booklet, but it's it's Brooklyn. It's hip and all that, everything else in between. So I ordered a Greek salad with grilled chicken, and she said that the lady. I said, listen, I want to get a small, because I knew that if I order a large salad, it's gonna fucking like be huge, and that's what it was. She said that small salad doesn't come with the grilled chicken option. And I was in the mood for salad. So that's why I said, all right, so let's get the large one. And then when I was actually sitting outside, and they were sitting outside. And then when she brought it in, man, and I had a glass of Merlot. When she brought it to my table, it was like this huge fucking plate full of like amazing fucking salad, man, and chicken. Although I think I have to take it easy on meat, man. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of issues with eating, especially if you're eating organic meat, grass-fed, no antibiotics sprays and all that, free cage bird, whatever the hell you would eat. Free cage animal, no caging animal, no, free like grass-fed, free, whatever the fuck. That's one thing you eat and that you enjoy. But the meat industry, man, that's not one of the topics I want to discuss. But I guess it just came up when I brought up my dinner tonight. Oh, by the way, we went to Hayden Planetarium again today, and it was fucking amazing. I took my sisters. I have my little sister. She studies in Germany. She's here because she wanted to see mom, and I guess my other sister who had just recovered from the goddamn malaria. Thanks again. Thanks everyone for their wishes, their support, and everything else. And again, I can't be humble enough to say that. It's really her second life. It's really her fucking second life. In any case, okay. So let's get into the list. How about that? Huh? No? Yes? Oh, yes. Okay. So what's the news? A lot of shit going on in fucking news, man. Like, I mean, if you watch TV, I don't watch TV. I hardly watch TV. I listen to NPR sometimes. But I try not to listen to fucking or watch fucking TV. Although I did watch what's the Bill Maher show. He does real time with Bill Maher, every fucking Friday night. No, I didn't watch that Friday night, but I watched it. It's all over YouTube the next day, so that's what I watched. And he says some interesting things, and he brings in very interesting people, in the political and otherwise intellectuals, whatever you want to call them. So that's what I watched while I was actually driving up to American Museum of Natural History. I shouldn't say that while I was driving, I was watching it. I just listen to it. I don't watch it because watching it, except for when he gets to like fucking when he gets to fucking you know new rules. Like he does like a 10-minute session towards the end. Then when you gonna watch it? Otherwise, just listen to it. Yeah. Yeah. Why would you want to watch people like sitting on a fucking like around the table? And why would you want to watch that? You just listen to it. It's more like a radio than like fucking TV. It's so fucking action. Anyway, so I watched that and I listened to that. Okay, so what else? Okay, let's get into the Millennium Falcon over here, guys and girls and everyone else in between. Whatever you consider yourself, whatever gender or gender less or gender whatever the hell it is. Oh, okay. Remember I talked about the Gregorian calendar and why we humans have to suffer for that we have to freaking adopt this calendar, which works, but it's one of the worst ones. Every time you have to adjust your whatever the fuck it is, day or then there's a leap year. Why do we have a fucking leap year and all this? Why do we have fucking 12? Well, 12 months, I guess. Although I think I came up with the 15-month calendar, which was based off multiples of 5. I had 14 months at 25 days. 25 days with adjusted clock. So 25 days, and then 5 days a week, and then was it 10 days a week or 5? Whatever the fuck it was. I mean, I have that here somewhere. Right? So apparently, it's not only me who's got kind of fucking fed up with this calendar. Human Gregorian calendar. And no, I don't believe in a lunar calendar. No, that's even worse because you have to change that every year. Lunar calendar is the 10 days. You have to push 10 days back. You have to pull 10 days back. One of those. Whatever the fuck it is. And so apparently there's this calendar which is set to be in effect. I'm not sure if all the scientists, all the people who are in this business are going to accept it, but somehow these people in academia, am I saying that right? Macadamia, why? I don't know. In academia, English language. It's not my first language, so who cares? I own accent, so yeah. Like, whenever you go to a bar and you try to chat up a lady, whatever, first thing she would say to me, oh, you look like you're from somewhere. So she would come up with a guess, right? And I let her finish her sentence. And then she would say, this is what happens. You have an accent. Where are you from? And then I go, not from this planet. And there, the conversation starts. That's where the conversation starts. I act like an alien. Not that I act like an alien. We don't know what aliens look like. Nobody does. I just act like I was really I'm really from a different planet, and I don't belong here. Like I'll give her an example of some human bullshit, that happens in this world, etc., etc. And then she would be like, "Oh, Mr. Alien, you're really interesting." But in any case, so without digressing from the topic of calendar, human calendar needs to be updated. Really, I'm being honest with you. And I'm not the only person saying this. Apparently, there are people in academia, especially there's this duo of professors. They came up with a calendar. It's called Hank Henry. Hank Henry Permanent Calendar. Hank Henry Permanent Calendar, yeah? Right? So, if you Google Hank Henry Permanent Calendar, what the hell is that? Well, let's find out, right? Hank, you have to spell Hank as Hanke, Henry. Hank Henry Permanent Calendar. Okay, Wikipedia. Let's do Wikipedia. Everything goes into fucking Wikipedia, right? Oh, okay. So there is an article on Wikipedia. It's called Calendar Reform. Oh yeah, reform, man. That's the word I wanted to fucking use, not update. Calendar reform properly. Calendarical reform is any significant revision of a calendar system. The term sometimes is used instead for a proposal to switch to a different calendar. Most calendars have several rules which could be affected by reform. Alright, I don't want to fucking go through this So let's go down to what I was talking about. Proposals. Okay, here we go. The Gregorian calendar is currently used by most of the world. There is also an international standard describing the calendar, ISO 8601. What the fuck is that? I haven't looked into that. Folks, I haven't looked into that. But let's get back to Hank. What the fuck his name is? Oh fuck, man. Oh, reform, here we go. Oh shit, there are a lot of people who actually have proposed reforms to the calendar. Maybe I should be in this list. Maybe I should be in this fucking list. Okay, Henry Hank, here we go. So what they're saying is that every January 1st would start always with a Sunday. Okay, so this is what they're saying. Every January 1st would always start with a fucking Sunday. So then what happens next? Okay. So January is how many days? January is 30 days. February is also 30 days. News, right? Fucking news. So February is also 30 days. March is 31st. Although I kind of don't like this, you know. We got to keep this very simple, man. Why do I have to remember fucking... Oh, by the way, this month is 31 days, not 30, and that means that I have to make sure that I pay the fucking rent on the 1st, not on the 31st. You know, that's like fuck. So I kind of not agree totally with these guys, but I think let's see. Because I was reading about this in detail the other day when I stumbled upon this. You know where? Popular Science. Yeah, you guys should check out Popular Science. It has a lot of DIY. It has a lot of DIY stuff and also a lot of good stuff. Popular Science. Right? Right. Oh, by the way, I wanted to do this podcast on Saturday night, not on Sunday, because tomorrow I think I have an event to go to in Bush. Ligurich is playing his closing event, All Day I Dream. Man, that fucking guy is fucking amazing, man. His music is fucking amazing, out of this world. And it's a DJ event. I kind of feel that. Maybe I'm a little too old, but I think he's in his 40s too, so it's not going to be a lot of kids. Plus, these Bushwick kids have built this fucking amazing venue. Apparently it's legit now. It's called Brooklyn Mirage. So I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. I might actually invite a couple of my friends. And I want to go there and I want to listen to some music. I haven't been out to Bushwick in a while, because I kind of feel old, man. I've done that a lot. I've done that. I think I've done everything in my life. I think I said this, right? Anyways. So, that's why I wanted to do this podcast. podcast Saturday instead of Sunday. Okay, so let's go back to the Henry Hank permanent calendar. Okay, so this is what they're saying. So, repeating myself as I do always. January is 30 days. February is 30 days. March is 31st. April is 30 days. May is 30. June is 31st. July is 30. August is 30. September is 31st. So next year, guys and girls, next year, September is 31 days. So mark that in your fucking calendars. Huh? You should mark your fucking calendars. It's a fucking 34 days. And then October is 30. November is 30. December, remember December, and the promise of love we made. No, actually, the song goes like, remember September, and the promise of love we made. Oh shit, man, I'm a fucking singer in another universe. In a parallel fucking universe. I'm a chef in a parallel universe. I'm a singer in a parallel universe. I'm a video podcast guy in this universe, I guess. Right? 3 dimensions of space and the 4th dimension of time. Okay, so let's get back. Kids. So Henry Hank permanent calendar, and they're proposing it to set January 1st, 2018. 2018, man. But how are they going to do it? So I don't understand. So the question then is, who actually is responsible to reform the calendar? I mean, Gregorian calendar was actually reformed by these Jehovah's priests. But I don't think we should let Vatican or any of the religious people do that, because I don't think they have scientists and astrophysicists and academia, just like we have now in the liberal world. Although I don't agree with a lot of things that liberals do, but still I don't believe that calendar reform should be approved by Vatican or anybody else. It should be based off purely scientific. It should be purely scientific, and it should be purely based on the cycle of the day and the year that our beloved Earth completes in 365 days. 365 days is set. I told you guys. There's no fucking way we can. 24 hours and 365. Well, 24 hours are not really set. You can change the fucking clock. You can change the second to half of the second, and then set your clock to 30 hours or 100 hours, or what the fuck it is, 10 hours. But the time itself is fixed. You know what I mean? So the time itself is fixed, but you can change the units. You can change the units, and that's what I think I did in my calendar. And I think my calendar is actually better. You know what it is? How do I fucking propose my calendar? Because I found a spreadsheet that I did back in 2013, 2014, I think. And the other thing that I was actually reading, which actually kind of like turns me off, with the Hank Henry calendar, besides the 30 and then 31st. Remember how you remember which fucking month is 30, which fucking month is. So you start with your knuckles, right? January is 31st days. 31 days. Fucking February is nowhere to be fucking found. Fucking March is 31 days. The day, the month that I was born in. Oh, by the way, did I tell you guys that I was born on March 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day? Oh man, you don't want to be in New York You don't want to celebrate your birthday on that day. Oh, in any case, so what the fuck am I talking about? Oh yeah, calendar, right? So I can. So the other issue I think that I read about Hank Henry calendar is that they have to introduce somehow they have to introduce a week every 4 years. They have to introduce let me read the disadvantages. I don't want to go on and on about this topic because we already for 25 minutes into this. But let me just see what the fuck, dude. Birthdays always occur on the same day of the week every year. Those are disadvantages. Why is that a disadvantage? Okay, anyways. Going through. So somewhere you can Google it. And somewhere it says that you have to introduce another 1 week every 4 years. That's the same fucking shit as introducing a leap year every fucking 4 years in February. Why February? Why not fucking March? Well, in any case, I'm not an expert on this, but I think I tried to be an expert since I have an engineering background. Not trying to be an expert, but I'm proposing something that's actually the whole world is adopting, which is the metric system. And in this country, man, we are fucking in cabbage. And our euros and everything else is fucking what the fuck, dude. All right, so let's move on. Okay, that's my 2 cents on the calendar, and yeah, check it out, Google it, and then you'll know what Hank Henry permanent calendar is. It's gonna go into effect in 2019, kids. So change your fucking clocks. You better do it. I'm telling you right now. You better fucking do it. Yeah, put all your dates on. There's no more 31st. There's no more March 31st. There's September 31st. So you got another fucking day in September. So you can do what the fuck you want. All right, let's move on. Okay, so TED Talks. TED TED Talks. I don't know if you guys are familiar with TED Talks. I think it's a platform for innovative people to discuss design and all that. And then I was listening to the TED Talk show on NPR the other day, and there are some fucking amazing people with very intelligent brains. Obviously, Steve Jobs was one of them. He knew, or he kind of had a vision ahead of the engineers or whatever the fuck it is. And he said, "Listen, if I want to, listen." I think he actually designed iPod and everything else by looking at the emotional side of the people and how he basically designed all the Apple products based on what would a customer want to see in a product, including whatever the fuck it is. I'm not a industrial designer. But I can imagine that. You want your customers to feel very easy, user friendly for your product to be, and that's what it is. That's what it is. And then there's another lady who was talking about biomimicry design. You guys ever heard about that? Biomimicking. Do you know what that means? You know what that is? Man, it's fucking amazing. So, biomimicking is, how all these creatures on the planet Earth, actually they came up with survival skills using things like, there's no water to drink, but somehow they have come up, these creatures, these animals, they have come up with a biological technology to produce. I'm just giving an example that I was listening to. Okay, they have come up with a technology to produce water from moisture in the fucking air, because air contains moisture, as you guys know, right? So yeah, so that's it. That's that's called biomimicking. Speaking of which, I got an animal over here. You guys see that? Shit. All right, off you go. Off you go, Mr. Animal, Mrs. Animal, whatever the hell. Well, I guess because it was like a small, whatever the fuck it was, beetle. You know, animals, small animals are attracted to light. Okay, so what the hell I was saying? Yeah, okay, so biomimicking. So that's one, you guys can actually Google it and then you'll know. Although I have said that when it comes to technology, Apple and Android and all that, I have said that I think Android technology, especially for the smartphone, is just a copy of the Apple's iOS. That's what it is. And I'll be honest with you why I said it, because remember, the first smartphone came out was iPhone. And then Steve Jobs was alive back then, right? This is, what is this, 2007, 2008, what the fuck it was? And apparently Google chairman was on the board, Apple's board of directors, whatever the fuck you call it. And then Apple comes up with iPhone, and then a couple of years later, other smartphones come into the market. And then, you know what Steve Jobs does? He fires Google chairman. He's like, fuck you. I mean, you know that if you were to come up with the technology that I came up with in iPhone, you would have done that before I did. Now you copied my iPhone software, iOS, into your fucking Android. I mean, that's the kind of truth I believe in, because that's true. That was in the news back in the days. And Apple has fucking amazing products. Although under the new CEO, I'm not sure. Steve Jobs was a fucking genius, He was a fucking genius. And I'm not sure about what the fuck's gonna happen to Apple under Tim Cook. But anyway, that's not my fucking problem. That's not my fucking problem. What is my fucking problem? Evolution. Oh, okay. So let's just go through the list of items that I wanted to talk about, right? And some of the items I already discussed, and I presume you guys and girls and every gender in between, you all relate to this, because these are the things that, especially if you are technological mind, and these would interest you to look into, right? One thing I wanted to say about evolution: what is our eventual goal on this planet? We evolved from the monkeys. Well, I mean, the life started at a very basic level. Molecular structures that form the biological, unicellular biological forms, and starting with the plants and all that, and then animals and all that. But the evolution, regardless of the extension of our mind, which is the technology. For example, I would not have been able to do this podcast, upload it to fucking YouTube, and then YouTube would broadcast it to the whole fucking 6 billion people, whoever is interested in watching. So that's the extension of our human brain, human brain and senses and all that. Does that mean that our evolution is going to actually go in the direction of technology, where we're going to somehow, at some point in time, in the future, 100 years, what the fuck it is, we're going to connect our brains to a fucking computer, and then we can just be fucking, virtual beings. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert on that. But I think there is some call for the human mind to evolve beyond the technology, and that may actually be. And I had to quote my guru, Nurse McKenna, that the evolution of the human mind actually, I think, is to realize that we are at a point where, through our technology and everything else, we are at a point where we realize that we will be realizing that we actually are. We are actually trapped in these 3 dimensions, and in our body, and maybe we might realize that we are actually more than our body. I don't want to set a prophecy or anything like that, but I think that's what's going to come. That's in the comments. When I said that. The evolution of the human brain as to where it wants to go. I think it wants to explore. It wants to explore in the technology, and we could probably come up with a Millennium Falcon. Not fucking Millennium Falcon. Where the fuck is that? Voyager, where the fuck it is? Not Voyager is already out there. But a spaceship, like a real spaceship, and that's my real issue with these human beings. That how come so far we haven't actually come up with a spaceship, right? Which can actually take us to fucking where the fuck is Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, where the fuck is our new frontiers. And without going into too much detail, let's see what time we got. It's 37 minutes, 57, 58, 59, 60 fucking seconds. Alright, so I'll just say to that is that human evolution somehow has 2 frontiers. One is technology, and we have to come up with a technology to basically explore other planets and other worlds. And we will. Eventually we will. I mean, so far, in the past 100 years, or 200 years, the progress we have made in technology is fucking amazing. And with this pace, I think we can actually come up with that. If we stop fighting each other, and if we understand that we basically all should I say are or all? Basically, we all are fucking same. We want the same fucking thing. If we understand that part, then I guess we can come up with a spaceship, and then we can, fucking explore other planets for life and everything else. The other frontier, I think, is our own self-realization. Our own self-realization, which is what are we as individuals? We have evolved from very basic biology to intelligent beings. Where are we going next? I think that's the question. And I think I said that in one of my previous videos. I don't want to repeat myself, although I am repeating myself. Whatever. Is that the somehow our inner selves, which are our, I think there is an entity to our selves, our physical selves, but I think there's another entity to that, which is our inner self. And I think our inner self actually may want to tell us that, hey, listen, you have to evolve, and then the question then becomes, how do we evolve? I think the evolution has to occur naturally, and the natural pace of evolution that's going to occur is through understanding that we are to discover and explore more. Even okay, it's it's fine to it's needed that we should find another planet. We are explorers, and that's our fucking purpose in 3 dimensions. But I think we also are at a horizon. We might be at a juncture in our time where we might be actually able to figure out that there are other dimensions, higher dimensions. Good news, huh? I made you fucking Saturday night. I made you fucking Saturday night because I told you that there may be other higher dimensions that we may be able to tap into. How? And that's the question. How is always the question, and I don't have an answer for that. So you guys should go out there and find out for yourself. I told you guys, there's one way is to be primitive and then let it come. I think that's what it is. I think all these shamans in South America, I think they know this shit very well. Although I don't agree with what 100% with Terence McKenna, what he says about shamans, because still there's a lot of progress to be made down in South America and all that. Although I do agree with preservation of nature and all that. Yes, of course. What else? Okay, so all right. So oh yeah, okay. So demise of Cassini. Oh, Cassini. Oh, I want to back on Cassini. Did you guys know that Cassini's spacecraft actually just fucking died? When I say died means that Cassini was a project, a joint venture between NASA, the European Space Commission, the Italian Space Air Agency, whatever the fuck it is. And this probe, robotic probe, was on a mission to study Saturn. Saturn is another planet in our solar system, if you guys don't know, basic astronomy. And apparently it was launched in 1997. It passed by Venus and all that, and then it reached fucking Saturn in 6 years. So just imagine, just fucking imagine. This is exactly why I'm so much disappointed by the human beings and their technology. Just look at this. Saturn is the second or third planet from us, and it takes us 6 years to get there. Just a robot. Forget landing a fucking human being, dude. We are so fucking. Why are we such fucking pussies, man? I don't understand. Why are we such pussies? You know, fuck it, dude. You know why? Because government is like fucking bullshit. Government is always like pensions, you have to worry about the pensions and all this. This is exactly why we have to bring in fucking private companies. And I think they're doing it. No. They're like, fuck it, dude. You know what? We don't need the fucking government. We have the money, and we can fucking, we can lay a fucking man on fucking Mars in motherfuckers. 2 years, 3 years? I hope so. So there's an outcry of a man from his cradle, aka Earth, for the humans to be real explorers and be out there and just fucking do it. Okay, that's what it is. One thing I wanted to say was the Western world's belief in Christ. Oh, why did I write that? Okay. So I guess the point I'm trying to make is without being religious or defaming any religion because I don't fucking. I knew about all this, man. I fucking knew about all this, and I have the powers to knew about all this. But one thing I don't understand is that Western world's fascination with a figure like Christ. Christ, as you guys know, was a prophet, whatever it is, from Middle East. He was a dude from Middle East. Whatever it is, Palestine. I mean, if he were born to this day and he wanted to come to America, he would be banned because he couldn't get a visa. Because he's from Middle East. And these people believe as a God. So isn't that a hypocrisy? Right? I mean, I couldn't be more truthful than anybody else in this whole fucking world, man. I mean, you listen to these people who actually went through their religious, not religious upbringing, but, who were Christians and this and So yeah, that's all I can say. I think somebody said. I think Bill Maher actually made this point, and I'm actually repeating it. That he didn't say, "Oh, Christ, you believe in Christ, the Middle Eastern dude who won't be able to come to America because he's from Middle East and he won't be banned," something like that. And so that's all. That's all I have to say about that. And oh yeah, man, what the fuck, dude? There's a lot of fuck. So I draw up to fucking American Museum of Natural History, right, today, and then I'm like, fucking dude, what the fuck, dude? Why is a lot of traffic? So apparently next week is the United Nations week, and there were signs all over the fucking goddamn billboards, that, next week is United Nations Week from September 18th until September 25th. So don't drive, well, they don't say don't drive, but what they tell you is that, take the transit. Why do I have to fucking suffer because these fucking bureaucrats come into my fucking city? Why do I have to fucking suffer? Because of them. Why? What do they solve anyways? What do they fucking do? Okay, what do they fucking do? Look what's happening around the fucking world. North Korea just fired on a fucking missile. Okay? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? What the fuck? And it seems like we are at the brink of a fucking third world war. I don't want to pollute my podcast with this fucking rant, but I'm just saying, because why do I have to fucking change my route to accommodate these fucking people from some other fucking motherfuckerish countries, man? That's not my problem. Okay? And they're not solving anything, to be honest with you. I mean, don't get me wrong, my sister works for the United Nations. And the United Nations has some good programs. But at the end of the day, what has the United Nations achieved so far? Can anyone tell me? It was genocide in Africa. Fucking genocide in fucking Serbia and all that. Do you remember that? Fuck that bullshit. And look what's happening in fucking Syria. What the fuck the United Nations has done to solve anything? Nothing. Fucking absolutely fucking nothing. And now this guy from North Korea, he's like fucking like flying missiles out of the fucking, you know, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? And they're gonna sit down, you know, have some coffee and save some fucking water, and we're gonna discuss what we're gonna do with this guy? Give me a fucking break. Somebody has to have balls, dude. Somebody has to have balls and say, you guys are fucking out of your mind, okay? First of all, this guy is a fucking child, okay? He probably grew up with like a fucking spoon, whatever the fuck it is, and all of his people in the whole fucking country are probably they're fucking dying of hunger, although I shouldn't say that. But many Asian countries are actually hoping that, like North Korea, would be like what China was like 30 years ago. You know what happened in Tiananmen Square and all that fucking bullshit? It doesn't happen again. Because China has adopted the economic model, you know, money. That's it. Fuck it. Which everybody should agree. Yeah. If you're not financially stable, I'm not saying that you're sucking the blood out of other people's fucking bodies. I'm saying that, you know, work hard and then you are financially stable and that's it. And then you can do other things. You can do other things if you're financially stable and you have surplus money. Maybe you can help out other people. And I think that's what the rich people are doing. Rich people who are actually in this country, around the world, who actually are talented, intelligent, intellectual. You know what they're doing? They're actually investing in education of whether their own kids or other kids. And it's very important. Like, I'm not a rich guy. I'm not a rich. Okay, I run a small business, but I'm not a rich guy. Okay, and apparently, no, I'm actually under the fucking debt. The fuck it is, right? But that's what happens to you when you start a fucking small business. You know, when you want to have your own, when you want to have your own company. So it's not easy, man. It's not fucking easy to run a company in New York. People don't fucking pay you, and you have to deal with fucking idiots. People curse at you in the fucking emails, and dude, what the fuck, dude? And people try to micromanage your work. It's like, you know, like acting like dictators. You know, when they don't understand what it means to be a professional, licensed in New York, and how to let the other professionals who are licensed in their own profession to do their own job. You can't fucking tell me what to do because you are the fucking architect. You're not a fucking engineer. Okay, you can't fucking tell me. Anyways, I don't want to sound like fucking idiot. I just wanted to like vent out. I'm sorry. So in any case, what else is going on? Let me check my list. Oh, a lot of things going on, by the way. So yeah, I think I'm kind of looking forward to tomorrow's event, Liberage, and I think we discussed a lot of things. Except for one last thing that I don't think I did discuss, which is movies. Oh my effing G, right? Oh my effing G. So, Blade Runner 2049 is coming up, you fucking kids. Yeah, right? Yeah, are you excited? You fucking excited, I can see that in your fucking face. Yeah, drinking fucking beer, playing fucking video games, you know, wasting your life. I have to say it to these kids, to be honest with you. because the technology has advanced in such a way that video games have become such a virtual reality for these kids that they spend a lot of fucking time. And I think I said this in the last video that you would fucking understand when you grow up that you actually wasted your fucking time on those fucking video games. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Unless you want to be an entrepreneur in those fucking games, you're wasting your fucking time right now, as we speak, at this fucking moment, right on the fucking clock, right on the fucking money. I'm telling you, don't. If you want to play video games, do it for half an hour a day, and that's it. Be productive. Be a fucking productive citizen of this fucking world. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so for the movies, right? I wanted to say, Blade Runner 2049, right? So what's in there? Apparently, Harrison Ford is going to reprise his role, and then there's fucking Ryan Gosling. I don't know the fucking details, but apparently there are a lot of people who are excited. And it's based off what's his name? Philip K. Dick's novels. Philip K. Dick has a lot of science fiction novels which were made into fucking movies. And some of them are fucking amazing. I mean, Philip K. Dick has a lot of fucking amazing science fiction novels. I have never read any of these science fiction novels. You know why? Because I'm the opinion of the genre of the people that I don't want to read these. I want to see them. Do you get where I'm coming from? And I think that's what these people are doing. I want to see them. Like I don't want to read your mind. I want to see your mind. Which means that I want to see what you are seeing. Something like that, to that effect. If you are into telepathy and all that. Although I think I have a feeling that I can control machines. I think I can control machines through my mind. I think human mind is very powerful. Human mind is very powerful. Human mind is very powerful. And I don't want to go on and on about, but Philip K. Dick has a lot of novels. If you guys know who that is. If you don't know who that is, then remember Total Recall from the fucking, what the fuck it is, 1980s, Total Recall. That was made in the 80s, and then there was a remake in 2012, I think that's what the fuck it was. And then he has some other movies that I'm looking forward to watch one of these movies. It's called the, what the fuck is it called? Let me find out. Hold on a second, guys. I don't want to take a lot of time doing this, but I guess I had to do this. So Philip K. Dick. Philip K. fucking Dick. Okay, here we go. So if you go to Wikipedia, of course, everybody goes into fucking Wikipedia after the night is over, or the fuck they were, you know. And he was into like metaphysics and theology and all that, but I don't know. Oh yeah, Man in the High Castle, that was made a fucking movie, right? Hold on a fucking second. So, if you go down to the fucking movies, Got on fucking movies. Hold on, hold on, guys. Okay, so this is Blade Runner, okay, yeah, oh yeah, this is what I want to say. The adjustment bureau. So I wanted to actually say that, the adjustment bureau. And I had actually watched that. I don't think I actually ever watched that, so I have to watch that. So I'm gonna watch that, and with that, I hope you guys are having fun. What the fuck you doing? Enjoy your Saturday night. And I'll speak to you guys next, probably Sunday. All right, that's it.